While I was in Haiti, I never realized before how much we take for granted. Like shoes, or just a simple t-shirt, or even our leftover food that we throw in the garbage disposal. I couldn't tell you the amount of times I felt guilty about drinking my water or eating my food. I have never felt the kind of appreciation and love that I have felt from the people of the mountain. I can't wait to go back next year, and if you are able to go, I encourage it. It will change your life. The food was amazing. We tried to go, I don't know, it's my first time, I don't know if anyone else's first time, but the whole week we heard this goat. So annoying. Just off in the distance. And then it was a Thursday, like during the night, every time. You heard it all the time. Was it Thursday? Thursday, we didn't hear it. Then we had dinner, and Mom said we were having pork. She thought it was goat. The little boy that captured my heart while I was there is Franz. He's 13 and he's still in the first grade. He's been there for 6 years. If he gets to be 18 years old, he just gets kicked out of school. It's not Lionel's fault or France's fault. It's the rule. It's the law. So we just need to be in prayer for a sponsor to pay $150 a month to have a special teacher there for him and other children that have trouble reading or math who can't pass their state board tests. So we need a sponsor for that first so they can pay for a teacher to go in there and just take these few kids out by themselves because it's like 30 people in one class or more. And they just have to teach everyone at the same time so no one gets one-on-one. So we need to be in prayer for that. I don't know if you've seen a little girl. She's like this on the bed and she was crying. She had a purple shirt on. I was dressing Tommy's knee, and she came up and stood next to me, and she didn't say anything, nothing, because all week she was quiet, so I didn't think anything of it. I asked Alyssa to get some Tommy some water, and I said, why don't you get some for Isabel also? So when she handed me the cup, I looked up and handed it to Isabel, and she had tears running down her face. The whites of her eyes were bloodshot, and she didn't speak English, so I couldn't ask her what was wrong, so we had friends that come over and translate for us, and she told us that her 20-year-old brother beat her. And she had welts on the back of her thighs, probably 6 to 8 inches. Her wrist was swollen to where she couldn't move it. So we went there the next day, a whole group in France, and we talked to them and told them not to put your hands on her because her father isn't around, so she was going to look up to him for her husband. And he said it was the first time he's ever done it. She was acting up, not obeying him or whatever. So we just explained to him it's not his job and to tell his mom. It was probably the saddest thing I've seen there because she was physically hurt, but she was also emotionally broken down. I've never seen that even in the United States. So if we could pray for her family, that would be amazing. And the Haiti Testimonies family. Let me just try. It was probably a 15-mile hike there and back, so 7.5 years, 7.5 back. Oh my goodness. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It really was. It was like literally climbing up a mountain with loose rocks, and I got dehydrated. It was horrible, and so we had to wait. So Mackenzie, Maxon, and Alyssa just went off by themselves with Lionel, and they got there probably an hour and a half before me. So their hike was shorter than ours, but the children were walking without shoes on these rocks, just running up this mountain, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? So that was probably the hardest thing that I did there. And I think that Fabian and her family came for this 4 to 5 hour, probably 2-hour walk for them, but they came just to find my mom to ask help. And I'm sure the grandpa wasn't wearing shoes. I don't know if Fabian had shoes. They probably didn't have shoes, and they walked. Not only did they walk without shoes, they walked in this extreme heat. It wasn't that hot this time, thank Jesus. But they walked up shoes, they were hungry, it just put everything into perspective of how we live our lives here. We live it like it's nothing. We take everything for granted. There's not one thing that we do not take for granted. And it really opened my eyes. So thank you for all your support.
As somebody knows, this is my first trip to Haiti. Well, my first Christmas trip ever. But before I start my testimony, I was going to tell you guys, we were told our bags would be 50 pounds. We spent about 4.5 to 5 hours packing our bags 50 pounds. Well, the night before, we found out that our bags could only be 40 pounds. So we had to meet at Myers parking lot and change over all of our bags. We had to add 2 bags, so we had to pay fees for all of them. And then, after all that had happened, we get to the airport and find out our flight was delayed. And we wouldn't leave until 9 o'clock, and we were already there at like 5 o'clock, so we had to wait. Then our bill totaled to $66.61, so we didn't want to pay it. And after everything that had happened, we didn't want to pay it, so we asked the waitress to add a dessert on. Well, she realized our drinks were on there, and our bill went up to $82. All we had was coffee. So we spent $82 on dinner, our luggage was overweight, and we had to wait. We didn't know what else could go wrong, and then we find out that because we have to wait for, we have the delay, by the time we get to Fort Lauderdale, we don't have a shuttle to take us to our hotels. We have to sleep in the airport. So after everything happened, we sit down and we meet these 2 girls, and we're talking to them, and they'd seen our shirts and they asked us about our trip. So we told them that we were going to eat and what we were going to do, and they both donated $100 to buy rice for the family. So we had $200 extra to buy rice. So I just thought I'd share that. So we were all mad and upset, but we had to lay over for a reason. And on the way home, we had another layover until 11, and it was only supposed to be until 8. We met a guy who lives in Davidson, and his daughter was in Dominican, and she also works with some Haiti, I guess, but they have all these connections, like a church in Lansing has like Haitian services and stuff that they gave us information for to get connected with them. So, the thought of going to Haiti made me nervous, but I knew I was being called there for a reason. Going through the city was absolutely heartbreaking. Seeing the garbage everywhere and the little tents they were living in was devastating. Going up the mountain on the other hand was beautiful. Seeing the oceans and mountain with that type of view was amazing. You would not expect that to be Haiti, especially after just going through the city. We got to the missionary's house and everyone was waiting for us. After settling down, taking a nap, and eating dinner. We looked around the mountain. The kids followed us everywhere we went, even if it was rocks everywhere and they didn't have shoes. That broke my heart in half. While talking with all the kids and playing, I met 2 little kids that just pulled at my heart. One was Mikel. She's 6 years old and she was so adorable. She was hooked to my hip the whole entire time. The other one was Franz, a 13-year-old boy who was one of the sweetest kids there. He really helped us out with keeping control of the kids. We asked Lionel about him and he said that he's still in first grade. He has been for 6 years. He doesn't have the help he needs for school. Lionel said for $150 a month they can get a tutor in the school to help the kids that are crying, especially ones like Franz. Right then and there, I knew that was the reason I was supposed to be there. I told myself I was going to make it my mission once I got home to help give this little boy a future. Going to Haiti, I thought I was going to change all these kids' life by feeding them, loving them, playing with them, but instead they changed mine. It made me realize you don't need the newest things to be happy or the nicest things. All you need is love. These kids are so thankful for everything they have. They are the happiest little kids I've met. All of them always had a smile on their face. That's why hanging with them was so hard. Many of them were crying because we had to leave. All of us were a mess. On our way down the mountain, we stopped at Tama, which was Maddie's little buddy in Mikel's house. I can honestly say that saying goodbye to her was the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. I I just sat there and hugged her and told her to go. As I was walking away, I turned around and said, I love you, Michelle. She put up her hand and put I love you sign. That's when I completely lost it. Haiti has forever changed my life, and this will definitely not be the last time I will. Also, I've been working on a website. It's not fully done yet because we're going to put like our testimonies on it in the video that you guys just watched. But you can go to it. It's notonhopehaiti.org. There's no www.notonhopehaiti.org. And that's it.
This is my first time going to Haiti, and hopefully it won't be my last. It was the most amazing thing I've done in my life. And I was definitely nervous at first, though, because I think the other two tells you, because in the airport in Fort Lauderdale, I barely spoke a word. And that's not usually normal, especially around the family. So, now that I look back, I realize how silly I was being for getting myself all worked up. Because going up on that mountain in the back of that S-type truck was one of the best experiences of my life. David said the ride up is part of the adventure, and I agree, because one moment you're yelling bonsoir at all the passing families, and the next you're holding on to each other for your life because you don't want to fall out the back of the truck. And I smiled the entire time, it was great. And it was gorgeous. It was the most beautiful place I've ever been to, which I guess is kind of funny because when most people think of Haiti, they think of the garbage and the pollution and the crime. And that's Port-au-Prince, they're not wrong about that, but they are wrong when it comes to the rest of the country, especially up in that mountain. It's like a whole other world, so. And when we got to Lionel's house, we met all the children, all of my worries just disappeared. Those kids had a lot to do with it. They really changed my life. And I know sometimes it's hard to understand when you're here in America and you don't really see it right in front of you. But, you know, these kids, they don't have the 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom homes, and they, like, the sheds in their backyards are probably nicer than some of their homes. And they don't have 3 meals a day with snack time in between. We fed them rice once a day while we were there, and we just stacked it up on their plates. Like you saw in the video, it was just like a mountain on their plates. Yeah. And they ate every last bite of it, like just the whole thing. But not before they break though, so. And even though they don't have a lot of things and they have hungry bellies, they're always thankful for what they have. And they're always happy. I had a little buddy over the week. Her name is Linda, and she's 6 years old. She was always smiling and laughing, and she seriously has the cutest smile I've ever seen. I think I saw her upset once during the whole week, and even then I just yelled, Linda! And she would just look at me and smile, and just run over to me, and I would just pick her up and give her a hug, and that was it. And I just love that she was always so happy. And when we visited her mother at their house, her mother told us that Linda came home saying that she met the missionaries and that she met a woman with no hair. And she was talking about Dana, and I thought that just cracked me up. I was laughing so hard when I heard that. And I just thought it was so funny how she said that to her mom. But anyways, yeah, they're always happy and thankful. And there was a definite culture shock when I got home too, because just how different it is. Like, the day I got back, we were going to go out to dinner, and I went to get my brother, and he's 12, you know, typical preaching boy, playing on his Xbox. And I said, Max, come on, we're going to go out and get something to eat. And he goes, seriously? I just started this game. Like, what do you, I just want to play my game. And I was like, but we're going to go get something to eat. Like, we're going to have something to eat for dinner. And he just went, I don't care. I want to play my game. And I just started bawling. I just stood there and just started crying. And he was like, what did I do? And I wasn't mad at him though. Like, he doesn't know any better. He didn't see the difference of what it was like there and how it is here. So I wasn't really mad at him because he just didn't know. But that was really the point when I thought, yeah, he should come with me to Haiti next year. And, you know, I went to Haiti thinking that I was going to help them because it's a missions trip, but they really helped me. And after the year that I just had, this trip was the best thing I could have done for myself, too. It was such a wonderful blessing. and if you ever have the chance to go on a trip like this, you need to go. It's the greatest thing you can do for yourself and for others.
So I'm going to write these two out, because they said the trek up the mountain was awesome. But they didn't tell you that they both cute. Just those two. Not us, just those two. They both cute. On my mom's hands. I held Melissa's hair, but she was, I came out of nowhere. Okay. I just wanted to start off with that. But I also want to say thank you all for your prayers. It really meant a lot to me. I also want to personally thank anybody who donated to me and to the team, and people that donated to people of Haiti. I just want to say, pictures that you just saw, they don't do it justice. These people need more help. I wish more people would experience what we do. It makes you think, should I waste this plate of food? And it makes you be grateful for the things that you have. Just the smallest like little things, you know. A roof over your head, a stable roof that is, and a big house enough for people. They have like, one house is like the size of my room and 8 people live in there. These kids that probably haven't eaten for a couple weeks, they pray to thank God for being able to eat that day. It just, we pass it out and there's like hundreds, 100 kids. And it takes a while because some of them try to hide food to get more. I mean, I would too, you know. But, and they just wait. I mean, some of the little kids, yeah, they'll try to sneak it, but they still wait to pray. Just, I mean, it's crazy. And then, the trip wasn't as stressful as my last one. That one, we took a hike every day. You said Bobby's house was bad. We took a shortcut this year. Last year wasn't a shortcut. It was really hot. And, yeah. Then the airports, those, that experience was a lot better than last year because it wasn't just a brick building. We had to like create a circle last year so people wouldn't try to grab our luggage to try to get money and stuff. So that part, especially since we got an extra $200 for rice, and the ride up the mountain was on there too. It was definitely a lot cooler. People always ask me, aren't you afraid that you're going to get murdered or kidnapped when you go? And I say, you know, if I get kidnapped, I'll get kidnapped. If I get murdered, I'll get murdered. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters. I want to live. But, I mean, I feel safer there than I do. Oh, gosh. I feel safer there than I do in Detroit. I mean, just, those people are crazy and mean. And these people, some of them are a little cuckoo, but I know that Lionel's got our backs and stuff, but, and I also know that I'm doing something good for me and for other people, and I'm doing God's work, and I know that God will keep me safe no matter what. And, you know, if that's my time, that's my time. I hope more of you come next year when we go again, because I know all of us will. Because not only do you bless people's lives there, but they really bless yours. Thank you again, whoever helped us through our